Today we see GST in trading chain. GST in trading chain. GST in trading chain. First, manufacturer. Manufacturer to wholesaler. Or distributor. Wholesaler or distributor. Then distributor to retailer. Distributor to retailer. And retailer to consumer. Retailer to consumer. First manufacturer to wholesaler or distributor, then distributor to retailer and retailer to consumer. B2B. What is meant by B2B? Trading between GSTIN holder, trading between GSTIN holder is known as business to business. Business to business. That is B2B. Business to business. That is B2B. And third point is B2C. Trading B2B. GSTIN holder, trading between GSTIN holder and consumer. Is known as business to consumer. That is B2C. Business to business and business to consumer. Now we say input tax credit. Input tax credit. That is ITC. Input tax credit. That is ITC. When trader pays GST. When trader pays GST at the time of purchase. It is called as input tax. input tax. It is called as input tax. And output tax. Output tax. When trader collects GST, when trader collects GST at the time of sale, this is called as output tax. This is called as output tax. This is called as output tax. GST payable. GST payable is equal to output tax minus input tax credit. Output tax minus input tax credit. That is GST payable. Now practice set 4.2. Question first. Chetna store paid total GST of rupees 1,05,000 at the time of purchase. And collected GST rupees 1,22,500 at the time of sale. During 1st of July 2017 to 31st of July 2017, then find the GST payable by Chetna store. So input tax means when trader paid GST at the time of purchase. When trader pays GST at the time of purchase, that is called input tax. That is input tax. Trader paid GST at the time of purchase, that is called input tax. And input tax is rupees 1,05,000. And trader collect GST at the time of sale, that is output tax. And output tax is rupees 1,22,500. that is output tax. Then find the GST payable by Chetna store. Therefore GST payable equal to output tax minus input tax credit. Output tax minus input tax credit means rupees 1,22,500 minus rupees 1,05,000. So 1,22,500 minus rupees 1,05,000, that is rupees 22,000 means GST payable by Chetna store. GST payable by Chetna store is rupees 22,000. Input tax means when trader paid GST at the time of purchase, that is input tax. And output tax means when trader collect GST at the time of selling, that is output tax. And GST payable means output tax minus input tax. Nazma is a proprietor of a firm registered under GST. She has paid GST of rupees 12,500 on purchase and collected rupees 14,750 on sale. What is the amount of input tax credit to be claimed and what is the amount of GST payable? So input tax means when trader pays GST at the time of purchase, that is input tax. Therefore, input tax here 12,500, and output tax means when trader collects GST at the time of sale, that is output tax, that is 14,750. Therefore, GST payable is equal to output tax minus input tax, means 14,750 minus 12,500, that is 2,250, means input tax credit 12,500 and GST payable rupees 2,250.